What's up, everybody? Welcome to Queer Girl Straight Skates Social Distancing Edition. Let's go. Hey everybody, so I'm Rebel, and if you don't know me already, I'm a total extrovert. And I live in California, and California is on heavy measures right now to make sure that we are social distancing because of the coronavirus, which is really good because we do need to flatten the curve and make sure that this doesn't have as much impact as it possibly could have. But as a person and as a skater, I'm struggling because I want to be outside skating with all my friends. They moved all of my classes online, so now I'm not even teaching in school, I'm just teaching on the internet. And so today, I've decided to make a video in authentic style. Shov's not even here, she's at work. It is just me, and I'm going to talk about 10 ways that you as a skater can entertain yourself and feel more connected to the skate community and also still develop those skate skills even if you can't go to the park or meet up with a bunch of your friends. So here's 10 tips for skaters who are quarantined or in self-isolation or social distancing. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do today is we're going to stretch. Yeah, you ever wanted to like get those cool splits or be more flexible when you're trying to do cool tricks? Well, stretching is the way to do it, and you can definitely stretch while you're alone. So let's do some stretches. What I've learned about stretching is that if you distract yourself while you're stretching, the stretching goes by faster. So like, if I put on good music or a TV show while I'm stretching, I'm more likely to stretch longer because I don't realize how much time has gone by. And that's always my biggest pain with stretching is I feel like, oh my God, like, am I done stretching yet? Like, has it been 30 seconds? Why is this the longest 30 seconds of my life? So that's what we're gonna do right now. So you can stretch either just by yourself and look up some good stretches. There's a lot of videos out there that have like good stretches for skaters, or you could put on like a 15-minute yoga or a 30-minute yoga DVD. Or I know that there are like a bunch of YouTube videos all about different yoga stretches that also could be good. So stretching/yoga, that's tip number 1. Okay, the second thing that I think that skaters can do while in social isolation is you can try out all of those tricks that you want to be able to do on skates, but you can try them out without skates on. Now, this is something you have to be actually really careful about, so make sure that you're like protecting yourself and being really safe when you do this. But I have a bunch of grass in my house, and so I really want to be able to do a handstand and skate, so I'm gonna practice doing handstands. But this can translate to whatever you want to do. Like, you want to try and do a 360, like jump all the way around, then you should try doing that off skates first. So I'm going to put on some tennis shoes and let's do this. Oh, I can do it. Oh, man. That didn't work. The next thing that you can do while you are at home by yourself is you can change up your skate setup. I'm going to change up my skate setup for these babies right now. All you need for this is yourself, your skate tools, and some stuff from either other skates, or you can order some stuff online, or if you have like different laces laying around, you can switch these up. So today I think that what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch up the laces, and I think I'm probably gonna switch up the wheels on these babies. We're gonna change your setup. You're gonna be so pretty and new. Woo, woo, woo. practically new skates. Yeah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Mwah. All right, so this next part, I'm not sure that you're going to like as an idea, but it's an idea and also it needs to be done. And you're fighting coronavirus and also being clean and healthy and wonderful. And that is, it's time to clean your skates and clean your gear. It is gear cleaning. So you know how your gear's all stanky, and even if you don't think it's stanky, it really is stanky, so hate to be the bearer of bad news. Well, those stanky gear also hold a lot of bacteria in them and end up being a place where bacteria builds up. So let's clean that gear. I have a wonderful tutorial on how to clean both your gear and how to clean your skates. And I'll also throw the link to the Planet Roller Skate tutorial on how to clean your bearings. So let's take that dirty gear. Let's take those gross bearings that don't spin as well as they should. Let's take those skates, like for example, these skates that I just switched out right now. Dirty. Let's clean them up. It's time. You have the moments. You're still engaging in the skate community and doing wonderful things, but you are taking care of yourself and you are taking care of your skates, and your skates will thank you. Now you may think like, Rebel, why aren't you taking your own advice? Why aren't you cleaning your skates and your gear? That's because I already did it. All my gear is hanging up drying from being washed. That's the gear spray that I made. Don't be nasty, clean your gear, clean your skates. The next tip of skate-related things to do that will help you feel less skate sad during this social isolation period is to go on your phone. Even though a lot of times Instagram creates a lot of distance between us, I think that Instagram and going on your phone can actually create a lot of connection during this time. A lot of times we forget that a lot of the skate community is literally at your fingertips. Like, I open up Instagram and look, there's someone skating and doing something rad. And I just think that like going on Instagram and not just like scrolling through Instagram, but also commenting and messaging people and connecting with people is one way that you can really stay in tune with the skate community without leaving your house. Another way is to FaceTime your skate friends. So I'm gonna FaceTime someone right now and see if they answer. It's Shove.
What are you doing?
I'm recording a video of what you can do while in social isolation. And one of the things is to remember that you still have friends and they're just a FaceTime away. I love you.
Okay, well, I gotta go because...
Okay.
Yeah, bye.
Okay, bye. Love you. Something about FaceTime actually just makes my heart warm. I don't know if that works for you too, but it's different than texting or calling because you're actually seeing people. And I think that when we get stuck in these social isolation, or even when we're sick for a really long time, when we're injured, we forget that FaceTime exists. And so I'm here to remind you that FaceTime exists and your skating friends are right on the other side of those FaceTime calls. Okay, we've been sad, we've been isolated, but now it's time to lace up. Okay, because you can lace up without your friends, you can lace up by yourself, and you can do lots of things while you're laced up. So let's throw on those skates and talk about the next thing that we're gonna do now. Yes, social distancing has made me even kookier than I was before. Don't care. Ready to go. Go, fight, win. Woo! All right, so the next tip is that you should just put your skates on and wear them. Wear them everywhere. So if you're gonna cook, wear them while you're cooking. Gonna make some tea. I'm gonna make it in my skates. It's gonna taste better because I made it with love in my skates. If you're gonna vacuum, wear them while you're vacuuming. if you are just waltzing around the house or if you're doing work, put your skates on and have your feet just in skates, because anytime my feet are in skates, I'm automatically happier. The next wonder of social distancing is that when you are outside skating by yourself, you're still social distancing because you're not within 6 feet of anyone. So I encourage you, if you have not yet gone on a solo trip around your neighborhood or just in the area where you work or anywhere that you're at, if you haven't gone by yourself and skated, you should do that. It's actually a lot of fun and really calming and stress relieving. And I know that right now it's like very stressful times. And so being able to just put on your skates and go outside by yourself is really, really wonderful. So the cool part about skating by yourself is you're not really distracted by talking to anyone, and so you can just kind of look at the beautiful houses in your neighborhood and the pretty trees and just take in the fresh air that is not the inside of your house. Just breathe. It's wonderful. So my next idea is a strong idea that needs to be proceeded with caution, but I think that it is brilliant. And that is that you can find a way to do a virtual rollout. And what I mean by this is that we are all rolling out and we have each other like on our phones, on going live on Instagram or on FaceTime or something like that. I clearly haven't worked out the kinks yet, but we are all like there so we can hear each other chatting, but we're all just skating by ourselves, but it feels like we're skating together. So either you're like trying tricks in the backyard, or even you're just at home and you want to be a part of it but you can't leave your house, then you could tune into the Instagram Live and be part of the virtual rollout that's happening. I'm going to try and host one of these in the next coming days/weeks and see how it goes. The one thing that you have to do is you have to be really, really careful that you are safe. So you shouldn't just be like looking at your phone while you're rolling, but you can be rolling simultaneously knowing that other people are also rolling with you. Virtual rollout 2020. All right, idea number 9 is post up with your little bub pups or by yourself and watch everything that has any sort of skating content in it whatsoever. I'm talking YouTube videos with skating. I'm talking watching the Street Fighters new video that Ghoulie put out. I'm talking watching roller disco videos. Any video that has any sort of reference to skating, binge them all. This is the moment. We can even build a little reference in the comments. If you know of a movie that has roller skating in it, put it in the comments. Watch all of those things, and then you'll feel like you're engaging in roller skating culture without even having to get out of your bed or off of your couch. And you could be wearing your roller skates while you're doing it. Or not. You could just be cuddled up. Bowie loves this one because he gets to cuddle in it. Yeah. Yeah, you're my baby. Bowie loves skating, but he always feels excluded because he doesn't get to skate. He only gets to ride along while we skate. So this one's his favorite. Last but certainly not least, number 10 is to just do something that makes you happy. So whether it is coloring in pictures of roller skates, if it's looking at your roller skates on the shelf, or if it's picking up another hobby that you forgot that you had after you started roller skating because you love roller skating so much, you need to listen to yourself and nurture yourself. But more than that, remember that you're not the only one struggling. This is a community, and there are lots of people that are also being impacted by this quarantine, by this spread. And if there's anything that you can do to help other people, you should try and do that. I have my students write on pieces of paper things that they need. And then you walk around the room and you look at the different pieces of paper and you find things that you can help other people out with. A lot of people are expressing their needs on the internet, and maybe they're even not expressing their needs, but you can tell that someone needs a little assistance, whether it's taking care of someone's kid or offering to tutor or sharing some of your toilet paper. We can all help each other out, and I really encourage you to not just think about you and your family, but think about the skate community as a family as well. I love you all so much. I hope that, all jokes aside, that you are staying safe and healthy out there. Hopefully I've provided you with lots of things that you can do now in the interim while you are within your house and anxiously awaiting the time when you can be in closer proximity than 6 feet to other people. Thank you for tuning in to Queer Girl Straight Skates. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And under those comments, talk about the things that you need. Maybe there's something that someone else who is watching this video can help you out with. And maybe there are things that I didn't even mention that you could tell us and that we could do with our social isolation time as well. So I put out new videos every Tuesday. Who knows, since the social isolation thing is happening, maybe it will be more often for the next month. And for all your roller skating needs from helmet to toe stop, go to planetrollerskate.shop. And until next time, later skaters.